understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this team.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a very talented lad, Peter. And what I like to hear is that he pushes himself hard. He's hard on himself. That he will.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Clears it away. That'll be a throw. Ake. Gakpo. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Timber. Reinders. Reinders, shot, surely!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Lindelof. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Timber. Marlen. And here's Depay. Gravenberg. Reinders. Short changes him with that pass. Played towards the front line. Out to the right. Now it's Isak. Isak tries to thread one through. Oh, such a clever touch. Marlen. Ake. Reinders. Gravenberg. Reinders. Now it's De Jong. So what can they make of this? Lindelof. Goodmanson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Gravenberg, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Reinders. And it's Timber. Timber. De Jong. Oh, that's neat. It's run loose here. Ake. Reinders, played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. De Jong. Isak calmly anticipates. Ake. Gakpo. Oh, he's in! De Jong. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
The Netherlands clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. De Jong clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Depay. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice control. Isak shifted upfield. Van Dijk. Reinders. Over to the left. Cuts out the pass. Aim forwards. Gravenberg. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Sweden, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
And that was very necessary. And it's Gravenberg. Marlon picks it up out wide. Timber. And here's De Jong. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lindelof. Goodmanson. Lindelof. And here's Isak. And the shot! Just swings wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Gravenberg. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay spread out to the left. And here's Depay. De Jong. De Jong! The Netherlands who take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The Netherlands break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He can run onto that. Oh, what goes for a shot! Reinders. De Jong. Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. The Netherlands are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Lindelof. He's in space and looking for options. Cross goes in there. Brilliantly cut out. Marlen. He's having a shot! Corner it is. Cleared away. Lindelof. Out to the left it goes. Ake is there and he can get that clear. Elanga. That's going to go a long way. Sweden have reclaimed it. Ake. And it's played forward. Now it's De Jong. And it's Memphis Depay. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looks to the other side. Lindelof. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Showing good feet. And it's played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Elects to cross. Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Van de Ven. Timber. Gravenberg. Reinders. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. What a throw in. That has been knocked clear. Gakpo with the cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Isak. Hit into the middle. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Reinders. That's That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's the throw. De Jong. Reinders. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Elanga. And here's the chance to counter. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Memphis Depay really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance for a shot! Gakpo. Well read, nice interception. Lindelof. Isak. Played down the flank. Lindelof, and that's aimed into the middle. Oh, good spread. Elanga. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into space out wide. Here's found the way through. Tries to get it clear. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Marlen. Now it's Reinders. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Elanga. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nicely worked. And that has been clubbed away. That has been cut short. Elanga. He can get that clear. And it's Reinders. Now it's De Jong. Over to the left. Ake. Gakpo. It's a good-looking delivery. It is a corner. It's a mighty effort! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That's a throw. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, super find. Cleared without complication. That is good strength. Ake is there, and he can get that clear. Timber. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Reinders. De Jong. Reinders. Gakpo. Memphis Depay. And here's Marlon. Marlon! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Timber plays it short. Gakpo, now here's the delivery. Isak. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo. De Jong given the lift of his goal. Gakpo spread out to the left. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, he's trying it! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Lindelof. Goodmanson moved on forwards. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aim forwards.
The Netherlands, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ake. Gakpo. And it's Reinders. Ake. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Plays it through. Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sweden grab the equalizer, and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Gakpo. Ake. Gakpo. Reinders. Gakpo has it in a wide position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's a probing ball. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Ake. Van der Ven. Gravenberg. Malen. De Jong. And it's Memphis Depay. Into the channel. Timber. Lindelof did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Reinders. Gakpo. Gakpo tries looking up for options on the left. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Reinders. Oh, sweet feet. Out towards the flank. Gakpo. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cleared away. And here's Reinders. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ake. Now it's De Jong. And it's Memphis Depay. Isaac. Moved on forwards, played out to the right. Gakpo. De Jong. Now it's Reinders. And that's a danger. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Gravenberg makes the interception. Malen. Timber. And it's played forward. Elanga. That's really well manoeuvred. Timber. Gravenberg. De Jong. Van Dijk. Reinders. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Ake looking to hit the byline here. Gakpo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's been drilled forward. Ake. Reinders. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. And it's Memphis Depay. Timber. And here's Marlon. Oh, great chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Extravagant effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Gakpo clearly felt that he was entitled to try that.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The final seconds now. And here's takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Gravenberg. And it's played forward. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Oh, that's well seen too. And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That pass has been well intercepted. Memphis Depay. Ake. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Goodmanson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Isak. Marlon. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Timber. Marlon. Done delicately. Marlon is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Jong. And it's Timber. Can he get onto this? Marlon. Marlon's cross. Clears it away. Tries to get it clear. Van de Ven. Now he's got space here. Timber. Crosses it in. Timber has overhit that horribly. Lindelof. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gravenberg. Marlen. De Jong. And here's Marlen. Back into the middle. And Sweden can break here. Timber shifted upfield. Marlen. Played back in. Memphis Depay. Isak. Over to the left. And they can counter here. Goodmanson. And here's Isak. Isak. Oh, good spread. Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Elanga cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Elanga is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gravenberg. Van der Ven, gently done. De Jong. Gravenberg. Now it's Marlen. Timber, who's set up one goal so far. Marlen. Now it's Marlen. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now the breakaway. That's been slipped through. Goes for the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Out to the left it goes. And here's Isak. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Isak! Van der Ven can get it clear. Memphis Depay. Isak. Goodmanson. And he goes cross-field. Elanga. And he's making progress on the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Isaac! Marlon. Reinders. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Isaac. Elanga. Reinders gets a foot in here. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's De Jong. Over to the left. Now it's Reinders. Reinders tries a cross. And that has gone horribly wrong. Elanga. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Elanga. That's a good run he's making there. Now it's Memphis Depay. Gravenberg. Timber. Van Dijk. And it's De Jong. De Jong spread out to the left. Gakpo. And here's Depay. Reinders. Isaac. Nice physical challenge. De Jong. Marlon. Marlon. So we've reached the hour mark. Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo, back when it goes. Gets good distance on it. And that's been won straight back. Gravenberg. Reinders. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. Reinders played out to the left flank. And it's Ake. And here's Gakpo. Ake. Lovely bit of skill. Calmly anticipates. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Elanga. Gets into some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's really well manoeuvred. Isak. Oh, it's come loose. Gakpo forwards and with intent. And it's Memphis Depay. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. Goodmanson. Lindelof. Lindelof, gently done. And claimed it back swiftly. Moved on forwards. Reinders. Van Dijk chips it through. And it's played forward. Isak. Spread out to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Marlen. De Jong. Reinders. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Played into space out wide. Cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That looks a... De Jong! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Isak. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Gravenberg gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Lindelof. Isak. Lindelof. That is a brilliant interception. Gravenberg. Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Isak. Isak is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Marlen. And it's De Jong. Timber. Reinders. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Elanga. Can he latch on to this? Ake. It'll be a throw-in. Keeps on running. Sweden claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And Dijk with the clearance. And they've got a throw. And here's Isak. Lindelof could try cutting inside here. And here's Isak. He's got shoots! And they've caught Reed. Reinders shifted upfield. Marlen. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. And that has been knocked clear. Marlen. Oh, he's found him in space. De Jong. That's tidy. Gakpo, and he's gone backward here. Goodmanson. Isak. Muscular approach does pay off here. Proves too strong. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Memphis, it's Memphis Depay! And it's De Jong. Danger averted for now. Reinders. They'll have one final crack at it. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo. Ake receives it in a wide position. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Sweden, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Lindelof. Up towards the front line. And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Memphis Depay looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And here's Depay. Out to the right. The cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Van der Ven makes the interception. Timber. De Jong. Reinders. Timber. Reinders. And it's Reinders.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Isak. Over to the left. Timber trying to keep this in. Time to deliver.
Sweden clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Reinders. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, well measured. He's being urged to shoot. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lindelof, aim forwards. Isak, Reinders, wins the duel this time. And it's Memphis Depay. He is through here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's in a great position. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Out of play for a throw. And he's there to get it away. Another throw-in. And here's De Jong. Reinders. Reinders, gently done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now that's well seen too. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Memphis Depay. Tries a deft little ball.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Isak played out towards the right wing. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Isak. Big chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Isak. And it's lofted through here. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lovely feet. Found himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Great defending, strong and determined. Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lindelof moved on forwards. Gets it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Marlen. De Jong. Memphis Depay. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that has been cleared. Does really well to win the ball there. Timber. Marlen. Timber.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's De Jong. And here's Depay. Thinks one through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gakpo.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Made into space out wide. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
De Jong. The Netherlands to make one last surge forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lofted upfield. Ake. Reinders. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Van de Ven. Van Dijk. De Jong. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Van de Ven gets across to intercept that.